Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Andrea and I will be telling you guys in regards to my experience with my 1-year-old, with my 1-month-old and my 6-year-old. Today I'm going to be covering with my 1-month-old what I use with him and what I actually learned from my 1-year-old that I now use with him, and it has worked for me in the past years, and I just want to share it with you guys so you guys can try it. The first thing I want to talk about is sleep, which is the most important thing when you do have a newborn. I've had many friends, family members which don't get any sleep. With Andrew, which is my 1-month-old, I've been able to do 3 hours, the most 4 hours at night. A routine, kind of, he did have a growth spurt about 2 days ago, but he is pretty good with sleep. The first thing I want to recommend would be the Swaddler, which is Love to Dream. I did get this at Target. They do have different sizes for it, and what I do with this is as soon as they wake up, I take it off, and I do have the same time every night. I do put it on them. So at 9 p.m. I put it on him, and the next morning at 8 a.m., which is one of his feedings, I take it off and I let him stretch. I am gonna show you guys how it works. Stay tuned. Everything that I am going to be showing today, I'm going to show a small clip of how I use it, just so you guys have information to how to do it and what is safe to do. The next thing I use for sleep is the Snuggle Me. I did use the Docatot with my 1-year-old, but I didn't like it. It was a little bit too hard in the bottom, so with him I did get the Snuggle Me. I have loved it so far. It is very comfortable. I place him in here. Sometimes when we're taking a nap, I put him in here just so I take a nap next to him as soon as I'm done breastfeeding. For naps, I also use the Halo Bassinet. I couldn't bring it in here because it is in my living room. I put it in my living room just so when we're watching TV or we're just out there, he is out there with us and I could be watching him. It is a 2-camera monitor. I got it. One of my favorite pacifiers are the Ryan Rose. They're actually not only cute, but they said that pacifiers help with SID, which is sudden infant death syndrome. It helps with them when they're breathing. They also have a reflex when they are really little, like 1-month-old, like mine, like Andrew, that they just want to suck. Sometimes they use your breast. This is why I recommend my Instagram. I have a bunch of pictures. They usually have a cute little pacifier on them just because they do help. And this time around I am doing breastfeeding. I am using the Freemy, which is portable. I do use the cups sometimes with my Spectra, which has more power and strength, but I also use this one when I have to help my other kids as well. I do recommend a portable one. It doesn't matter what brand. It is way easier with your other kids as well. Something I also recommend to every single parent is the gas drops. I use the Millicon ones. They're actually help the colicky baby. It helps with the bubbles once you shake the formula as well. You can do it in every feeding. I am using it in every bottle feeding, not breastfeeding, and it has helped them as well to sleep at night. I never forget to put this on, and I recommend it to every single parent that is having any issues with gas. They also recommend gripe water. I did use gripe water with my 1-year-old when she was a baby, but she did have an episode where she did choke when I gave her the gripe water. So from there on, I just prefer the Millicon over the gripe water. For bathing, I have tried different bathtubs as well, but this time around I am using the Angel Care one. I actually love this way of bathing the child. This is because it just drains the water, so you have nothing to dry. Like, I know the flour you do use in the sink, you have to put it to dry. I did use that with my 1-year-old, and I had to wait certain hours to make it to put it to dry. Also, the ones that are enclosed, they usually get mold. With this one, I don't have that problem. I just hang it and it pretty much is dry as soon as you stop using it. Something new I'm using with my 1-month-old will be the Hatch. This is actually pretty new. I don't have a lot of experience with it yet. I did read online that the red light helps baby sleep. So I am putting the red light on. I don't have any sound though. I don't put any sound on it. I just put the red light, and it also helps me at night when I have to change the diaper to see what I'm doing, so it's not completely dark and it doesn't wake him up. With Andrew, I am using the water wipes. I did use it with my girls as well. When my 1-year-old, it didn't exist when my 6-year-old was born, but I do love them, and they actually help with the rashes. He hasn't gotten any rashes. My 1-year-old hasn't gotten any rashes. But I do, if anything, put the Desitin cream on, not the blue one, but the purple. It has a stronger strength, maximum strength, I'm sorry, so it does help them faster. I have tried different ones, nothing has worked for me except the Desitin. Okay, one of the things that are kind of pricey that I got is this changing pad. It's actually a scale as well, so it does help you when the baby is first born. It does have to gain the weight back up, so it does help to see if the breastfeeding is working. With me and Andrew, what happened was he was losing weight, and how I used it that was very helpful is now everything is through telemed. So I was able to tell my pediatrician how much he was weighing, and she did recommend to do the formula. One of the things I do use every single day will be the baby. I carry him around. It helps me with feeding the 1-year-old. It helps me with pretty much cleaning the house as well. And I do use it every single day, and I take it with me everywhere I go. This time around I chose a baby Bjorn, which is said to be one of the best ones. It has worked for me so far as well. Lastly, this time around with my 1-month-old, I did use knotted gowns. I do love them. They're actually super easy to just change the diaper at night, or when he's taking a nap that he doesn't have his left to dream swaddler, then I'll go ahead and put one of these on, and he's all set and cozy. And that's it, guys. This is all I have for now here to show you. Stay tuned. I am going to show you little clips of what I use. I have a sterilizer I use every day for my silicone bottles. I also have the Halo bassinet and the Graco swing that he does use to take naps as well. I'm going to show you little tiny clips of what I do and what I follow every day. Stay tuned, and also subscribe if you did like what you saw. I am gonna do 6-month-old, 1-year-old, 3-month-old follow-ups, and I'm gonna do some follow-ups on my other kids as well. Just like, subscribe, and I'll see you around. Bye. Thank you. Hola, Ariana. ¿Te hiciste pipí? And guys, here's an example of how the sterilizer works. I actually use the 30-minute one with drying and sterilizing. It just keeps and leaves the bottles sterilized, and then it goes ahead and dries them up. Right here I have an example of my Graco swing, which is where he usually starts to take his naps. And finally, I did put some examples of the formula and how I prepare it, what water I use, and of course with the Comotomo bottles, showing them how to use it. I added the gas drops right here because this is what I do every time I feed them. It has helped them a lot. And how I told you, I do use this baby holder all the time, even to cook. And I couldn't take a video of him in it, but I did do that one, which shows how I actually use it. Lastly, just his big sister giving him a bottle, and just showing you guys how we use it once again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I will see you soon.